It's meatloaf time. Commanders are playing. Let's get to it. Today we're going to be making a barbecue turkey meatloaf. Yum, look at that. Mmm, and you guessed it, with barbecue sauce. So come on, let me show you how I did it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to crack 2 eggs, get those over in the bowl, and we just want to get those beat. This is a wonderful turkey barbecue meatloaf. I found it online, tried it, and I loved it, and it works great for my family. Since my husband has alpha-gal, oh my goodness, it is absolutely wonderful. And I have seen a little bit of improvement in myself. Here's a green pepper. You just need a green pepper. So the recipe called for about a cup of a red pepper and a cup of a green pepper. Well, me and green peppers don't get along that well, so I'm just going to go with one pepper. So I chose the green pepper because that's what I had on hand. So, of course, I always say use what you got on hand. But certainly the red pepper will be just as great in it. And I'm just going to use one pepper, and I'm going to make this for Christmas, and I'm going to use the red pepper. I might use half red, half green, but certainly 2 cups of pepper would be too much for me. But it calls for the peppers to be minced. So I put them in my little chopper, and I use the smallest chopping size that I have on my chopper. But I think next time I'm going to actually try to mince them. See, they're very small. And then you're going to go in with 1 onion. So you want to mince your onion too. That's going to be 1 cup of onion. So I just used, a fairly medium-sized onion. But we want to mince that onion as well. Again, I put it in my chopper. But next time when I make it, I will be mincing these very fine. So, as I said, eating the turkey and everything has helped me with a little bit with my arthritis. Went to the doctor, the spine doctor, the other day, and I have a lot of arthritis in my lower back. I found out that my L4 has moved forth and is laying on my L5. So that's causing me a lot of discomfort and sometimes inability to walk as good as I should or could be walking. But anyway, we're going to pray and ask God to help us make it through that. And I'm sure He will. He put me on steroid. I used the steroid, but I felt like it was causing me to swell and also to make my blood pressure go up. So we're going to put in anywhere between 2 to 2.5 pounds of ground turkey. And see, I got the 93%. So you want to add that in, and then you're going to add salt. And I used the pink Himalayan salt, and that was 1 teaspoon of that. And then you want to put in your pepper, and I put in white pepper, not just a little bit. And then you're going to put in breadcrumbs, and you're just going to put in 1 cup of breadcrumbs. And then also it called for chicken bouillon, and I just used what I had. I didn't use the whole thing simply because I didn't want it to be too salty or over salty. And then we're going to put in our barbecue sauce. Any kind that you love, whatever your favorite is, that's what you choose. So it's 1 cup of barbecue sauce, but you want to not put the whole cup in there. You want to reserve about 1/4 a cup of that barbecue sauce because later when it comes out the oven, you're going to put it on top. And then I added in roughly 2 tablespoons of good olive oil just to help make it, moist because I was just always concerned about, meatloaf being dry. You don't want it to be dry, especially with adding a whole cup of breadcrumbs. So then you just give that a real good mixing. Try not to handle it too much because I have found that with turkey, if you handle it too much, it will get tough on you. So just be very careful and just move it around and handle it as little as possible. But back to my arthritis, also have it in my neck. I've got that cervical whatever. I can never think of the name of it. It begins with an R around my neck. So I had been dealing with that. Doctor wanted to give me an epidural. I was really not feeling that. So I kind of declined that. That's been a while back. So I'm just dealing with the pain, taking some meds for it. Just hoping that it'll straighten out. But with age, of course, comes aches and pains. So we're just going to press on in the sweet name of Jesus and pray that I'll be able to keep doing what I'm doing and just make it through. So just go ahead and shape your meatloaf into your dish and make sure you got your oven preheated to 350 degrees and just pat it in there nice and pretty. I'm sorry, it's 325 degrees. That is that we want to put that in. And when you get it nice and shaped up, just clean off the sides because you don't want that to be cooked up. And just always make sure you clean your dish off. That's what you should do anyway. But anyway, that's looking good. We're going to put it in the oven. Look at that. Beautiful. And this is delicious. Alrighty, in the oven it goes. Now it is coming out the oven, and we're going to put that remaining of that fourth cup of barbecue sauce on top of it. And we're just going to spread it real nice all over top of it. And then we're going to let it set for 15 minutes. And this gives your meatloaf time to soak in that barbecue sauce and for the meat juices to distribute throughout the meatloaf and make it juicy. If you cut any meat as soon as you take it out of the oven, you're just going to get rid of all the juiciness and the tenderness that's going to be distributed. So always let it rest. Like if you're doing a steak or whatever, just let it rest for anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. It's not going to destroy the heat in it and be cold. It's still, because it's still cooking when it comes straight out the oven. So always remember to let your meat rest for a little while. And look at that, how it is just beautiful. Just glistening, and that fourth cup is more than enough. I was thinking it wasn't going to be enough, but it's more than enough. Alrighty, that looks good. I got the rest of dinner done. I'm going to plate this up, and we're going to see just how wonderful of a dinner we got. So I made some mashed potatoes using oat milk and a vegan butter because, of course, due to the alpha-gal, we can't have that, or my husband can't have it. And I just opened a can of canned greens, and I was able to find, I think it's the Food Line brand of greens that has nothing in it but water. I don't think it even has salt. I have to go and recheck that. But anyway, it doesn't have any type of animal fat in it. So I'm just going to cut into our meatloaf. It's been resting for 15 minutes. I'm going to cut this slice off because I want to try to get a really beautiful slice. And of course, we like our meatloaf cut nice and thick. And hopefully I can get this out and show it to you and it doesn't break apart on me. So far our plate looks really good with our mashed potatoes and our greens. And oh yeah, that fell out real nice and pretty. Oh my goodness, look at the steam coming from that plate. And there is our barbecue turkey meatloaf. Yum, yum, yum. This is a winner. Please try it. You will not be disappointed. If you're looking for an alternative to ground beef, hey, look at that. This is the one. Thank you so much. Be blessed, and I will see you real soon. Enjoy.